Hey there, survivors! How's it going? I'm your host, Douglas here at Dromway Productions, bringing you another Trick or Treat Studios mask review. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a new Trick or Treat Studios mask that I've personally never owned before. These have been out for a couple of years, but this is my first time actually owning one, and I guess this year was my first time seeing one in person, because these are available at Spirit Halloween. And today's video is on something that we were kind of lacking in the collection, which is clowns. For decades now, whether intentionally or unintentionally, clowns have terrorized the public through different forms of media, whether it be Captain Spaulding, Bozo, Pennywise, the Joker even, or Insane Clown Posse. People are just terrified of clowns, and none is more terrifying than the subject of today's video, a new addition to the clown family, Art the Clown. And out of all the clowns I just listed, Art is for sure the most terrifying, and he likely has the highest kill count. The only clown with a higher kill count was one I didn't list, Ronald McDonald. But despite Ronald's numbers, Art definitely takes the cake as the most terrifying. Out of any slasher villain, really. If I had to get sent to the Great Halloween Store in the Sky, and it had to be done via clown, Art the Clown is absolutely my last choice. Actually, I think out of any slasher, Art would definitely be my last choice. He has a definite skill for seemingly just mangling you beyond belief to the point that you should be expired, but you still survive, and that's horrifying. Also, the fact that he's going to be silently laughing at you, taking joy in it the entire time, just makes it even more messed up. But we're not here to discuss the street cred of this maniacal mime, we're here to talk about the mask itself. So let's start off with the tag. For the tag, you have a very gruesome, horrifying image of Art from Terrifier 1. On the back, it says this was sculpted by Russ Lukic. And I do believe Russ did have access to at least high-quality images of the original makeup that David Howard Thornton wore. However, I don't think that these are lineage or anything like that to the original makeup. It looks pretty darn good though. As for the mask itself, a majority of it is covered up with this white cowl, which is sculpted, and it looks pretty darn good as far as having actual stitching, true depth to it. You know, you can kind of see where it's like stitched around the edges here, and you actually do have the string for the hat running around the entire head. And then let's talk about the hat itself. Out of everything on this mask, personally, the hat is my least favorite, and I'm going to say this, it's very difficult to make something that has like straight edges or flat lines out of latex like this and have it hold its shape. But this is kind of just like a really round hat, and it definitely looks like it's something that was sculpted, not an actual real hat. And like I said, that's going to be pretty difficult to make look real. I think the only thing they could do to really improve upon that would be maybe to like cast foam inside of the hat so it's solid shape, or stuff it. I don't know. Overall though, it's not terrible, but we're here to talk about, of course, the face. This is all superficial, and you technically could remove all this and make a really nice mask, but let's go ahead and, like I said, talk about the face. The sculpture here looks to be pretty spot on. Like I said, I don't think it does have any lineage to the actual makeup appliance, but it definitely gets the job done. The teeth here are all gross and grimy and dark and nasty, rotten looking, kind of bloody as well. Really dark, smeared with makeup. And then for the eyes here, you have pretty standard sculpted in Trick or Treat Studios eyes, and I know people are back and forth on sculpted in eyes. Personally, I guess it makes more sense to have them than you can remove them. So if you want it to be on display as the character, as it is here, you can do that. Or if you want it to look more so like a mask or facial appliance, you technically could cut out the mouth and cut out the eyes, and this thing looks pretty darn good. I have seen a lot of people trim out the eyes only, and it looks a hell of a lot better just from doing that. But if you trim out the eyes and the mouth and you're wearing makeup underneath, it really gets the job done. And if you're talented with a paintbrush, you could give this a pretty quick, easy repaint. Some of the makeup's not going to be always perfect shaped around the eyes, mouth, or even these arches above the eyes. As for the paint application as it comes, it's really not too bad, and you could probably even just add a bit of black in different areas to kind of even it up and make it look a lot nicer. And since we're talking about modifications you can make to this to make it a lot better or more lifelike for you to wear it, let's go ahead and talk about something that I'm pretty sure they released because it was implied that they wanted you to do that in the first place. Here we have the Art the Clown Terrifier teeth, of course also produced by Trick or Treat Studios. On the back of the box, it says Trick or Treat Studios has worked with special effects industry professionals to make some truly horrific teeth to complete your look. Hollywood FX teeth specialist Chris Galler, it's not Gallagher, I hope I said that right, and Aaron Gluberman have worked on many spectacular films creating makeup and teeth for actors to help truly get them into character. We wanted to bring the movie quality look to you. Alright, here you have the teeth. You can take a look at how they're all constructed. They do come as well with a pack of Plastimake. Of course, this is what you use to actually attach the teeth and mold them over your teeth. And since they're just teeth, I guess there's not a lot to talk about here, but I am going to go ahead and read the excerpts directly from the Trick or Treat Studios website. But if you're a cosplayer trying to have a really good Art the Clown cosplay, I recommend picking up the mask, at least cutting out the mouth, and putting these in. However, even just trimming the eyes does wonders for these, and with a slight repaint, they can look even better. But for a mass-produced piece, it's not bad, and let's go ahead and take a look at the excerpt directly from the website. Alright, here we go. Terrifier Art the Clown mask for $59.99, pretty much your standard mask pricing. Designed by Russ Lukic, and this product is currently unavailable. These are sold out because these have been super popular ever since Terrifier 2 came out. That film did very well and almost guarantees that this guy will become a full-blown slasher icon. To many people he already is, but as far as getting into your 5th, 6th, 7th films, I think he will make it there eventually. Trick or Treat Studios is proud to present the officially licensed Terrifier Art the Clown mask. This amazing mask is a perfect version of the makeup worn by Art the Clown, with every detail including his crazy eyes, pointy nose, and maniacal grin. Order your official Terrifier Art the Clown mask today and terrify the neighborhood this Halloween. So yeah, it doesn't say anything about the face makeup appliances having anything to do with the original screen use makeup. Pretty unfortunate, but maybe in the future we will get that upgrade. I know that there are copies of the screen use makeup that have definitely made it out there. And I guess it would also be fitting to mention that alongside the teeth, they do also offer the full Art the Clown clown suit. So you can get that too, and pretty much with the scalpel from H2, if you pick up one of those, there you've got Art the Clown with a scalpel. All you need is the officially licensed Art the Clown trash bag. And with all the crazy, sharp, rusty implements inside of that trash bag that aren't tearing through it, you would think that Art would already have a brand deal by now. So would I recommend it? And I'm going to go ahead and say, as with most Trick or Treat Studios masks, I would recommend this one. However, with anything that needs face paint, like Captain Spaulding, something like this, any kind of clown mask or something with face paint like that, it's going to be very difficult to get the factory to do it properly. And I don't think they did terrible on this, but obviously if you want to take just a little bit of time, a little bit of white, a little bit of black, maybe some antique white in there as well, and you could really make this thing look absolutely terrifying. And with that being said, I think that pretty much wraps it up for today's video. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Keep an eye out this Halloween. You never know what kind of creepy, kooky clowns you might come across. And stay safe. Always check your candy. Love you, and see you next time.